Hi, what's up? Welcome to the weekend, man. It is still Friday here in the States, and if you're in Korea, I guess it's already Saturday. Hope your Friday was good. Okay, so let's put some context on this. Context. Usually when something comes out, especially something as big as new BTS, there's a race. There's a race to be the first because, you get to see it first, you get to react to it first, you get to chase those views. I decided not to do that today. I decided, love yourself. Man, you know what you like to do? That's me, I'm talking to me. I'm like, I like to take walks, and I'm not gonna rush to make a video. I'm gonna go take a walk. So I had some caffeine, and I went out to one of my favorite parks nearby, and I just walked around for an hour, and it was awesome. I felt great. I came home, I was like, let's keep this trend going. Let's keep this trend going. So I was like, let's get some vitamins. Let's do that. Let's shower and let's get ready to just have, a great Friday. I'm talking here, cat. Jesus, get up here. And then so I'm in the shower and I'm like, I feel so good. Like, is this all it takes to feel this good? I feel unstoppable. What did I do? All I did was I went for a walk. Took some vitamins. I can't be this crazy. This is all it takes to feel like I am Superman. Then I realized that I did not take normal vitamins. It's your regular, fat pill multivitamin, daily 1 a day vitamin, except for I had forgotten that a long time ago, this bottle's almost empty. It's got 4 left in it, 5, something like that. I mean, I didn't count, but it's got a few left in it. I forgot these vitamins are called 1 a day energy support, which seems innocuous enough. Take your vitamins, get your energy up. Except for one of the main ingredients, in addition to all the vitamins, is a massive dose of caffeine mixed into the vitamin. So I had my regular morning, wake me up caffeine, and then about an hour later, I took the energy support vitamin and was just jacked up on caffeine. And I was like, oh. I was like, a walk's good for you, but there's no reason I should feel like I can go build a skyscraper. So that's where we are. So I'm gonna try to keep it not this, more like this, and actually enjoy what's going on. So yeah, there's this in a Spotify version, I guess. I have not heard any of it. I went for the art one because, you know me, if I have the choice between a lyric video and a dancing video, I'm always gonna choose dancing first. And then of course you're gonna be like, bro, you gotta get those lyrics, man. So maybe there'll be subtitles on this, I don't know. Can we do this? Oh, I'm wearing this is Dolce & Gabbana. No, it's not. It's not. It's actually a $5 shirt. But it is unicorns that are being driven. Can you drive a unicorn? Cats are driving this unicorn. Okay, let's go. Good job. Something I already love. I love people who don't stomp their feet when they walk. No hate if you do, but I love people who intentionally put their feet down. Let's back up. Look at the girl in the very front. She is extremely deliberate with her feet. Oh, I love that. It's almost how you walk when you're sneaking out of your house and you don't want to wake your parents up. I'm glad there's subtitles because I definitely didn't hear Do Your Thing with me now. Okay, so I did get the idea that he's fighting them actually. Like there's some forces of nature. At first I thought they were helping him when they were like behind his back doing the wavy arm thing. But then now, like when he was kicking and getting his foot kicked back and then these lights came up, I'm like, oh, that's a cage. These are forces keeping him in the cage. Yeah? No? Maybe? Back up. Oh, that's awesome. In retrospect to the line that just said it's like a struggle or whatever, but everything's ocean floor, which is like the weight, the pressure of the ocean, plus like even if you overcome the pressure, like you're not going to make it to the surface. And that's a really cool visual representation of what it's like to be flailing with your arms and getting nowhere. Watch this. That's so crazy. He's actually flailing and not moving at all. I mean, he's not moving through space. His arms are flailing, right? But he's not moving through space. Okay, so obviously this is heavily worked out. I hope these translations are pretty good. So right here is like I saw myself and I'm in my studio. That's when the cage disappears. Go in myself, deepest depths, right? And then slowly open my eyes, I'm in my studio, and it's the first moment we have like a break. Wait, what? Where'd they go? Come back. I think he wants them. I think it's a give and take between the dark forces that like they hold you down, make you flail, but they also give you the power that you push against, right? You need the ground to push off of with your feet. There we go. All right, I didn't want to interrupt that last part. Let's go back. Right. So something I'm not sure, like, how much I'm overreaching, overanalyzing, but this part, where we go, when the part first comes back together. Right, he flings the dude, but it's very much like an Aikido type of thing. Like, he's not really injuring the dude. He's not like thrusting back. He's using the momentum of the darkness and easily just like letting it roll away. Right? And then here, he's not flailing like he was in the cage. He's actually riding with the darkness. I'm going to call these dancers the darkness that are all in black. See? And then now the darkness is more mirroring him like it kind of did in the very beginning of the video. Instead of the darkness doing its own thing and holding on to him and holding him back, the actual movements of the dancers in the darkness are mimicking his movements. Right? See? It's almost like, I don't know if you want to say he's in control of the darkness. I wouldn't say control. Alignment. It's more an alignment, like the energies not fighting, working together. Synergy. And again, right, it's very cool looking, but it's also the same motion he just did cascading through the darkness. Right? And they're clearly copies of him at that point. And this is where I didn't know what was going on in the beginning. I thought they were helping him. So maybe they are helping him, and our story's gone in a circle. We're back to where we started. We're not only back to where we started in the choreography, but we're in the same shot visually. And he's rocking back and forth. He's like riding the waves of the darkness. And then being elevated by it. But also there's this is where I'm definitely overreaching. They're not carrying him anywhere. Now that could just be because it completes the scene and he's staying in one spot, but he's flapping his wings, but he's not actually going anywhere. But he's not fighting the darkness, but he's also not going anywhere. Definitely better than fighting the darkness, right? I mean, it's kind of a weird, I don't know, I think sometimes people react weird when I say something like I'm about to say, which I believe in, which is if you are caught in the darkness and you are just flapping your wings, but he's looking to the sky, right? He appears to be at peace, even though he's being held by the darkness. I say, why not? Why not? If you're actually being constrained and you're having to fight darkness around you, whatever way that happens. The moment when you're happy and optimistic, the darkness isn't gone. The darkness is still there, right? Whatever I'm afraid of in life is still around me. I'm just happy right now. The things that we fear don't have to disappear. They don't have to be gone in order for us to not be constrained by them. I call it like, this is kind of going down a rabbit hole. I feel like all of us are brainwashed to some degree. We're brainwashed selectively by things we choose. We brainwash ourselves by the books we read and the people we listen to and the music we consume and the activities we are around. We're also brainwashed by the culture we grow up in, right? Someone who grows up in France is different than someone who grows up in Nigeria versus Korea. You grow up in a different cultural norm. That norm, the language, right? The language around you, the religion around you, the education around you, all are things you didn't necessarily choose. Definitely when you're born, you didn't choose them, and they're all shaping your perspective of the world. So if you have all these things that are shaping your perspective that you didn't choose, why not voluntarily delude yourself? Is everything great or is everything bad? Who knows? Who knows if everything's great or bad? But why not, if you're not going to be sure of what is actually true, what is actually reality, if there's no way to know what is real, then why not choose a delusion that empowers you? Why not choose to believe that things are better than they are? Why not choose to listen to things that uplift you? Why not choose to have a hope in the future and be optimistic about how things will turn out? Is that real? We don't know. Maybe everything is falling apart and the whole world is going to explode tomorrow. We don't know. Maybe what you should be doing is finding a shelter to go hide in because the end of the world is going to happen. But if you don't know, I'm not saying choose to be ignorant. But I'm saying on things that you can't know for certain, why not choose an uncertainty that gives you hope and faith in the future? Anyways, congratulations to BTS and great job, dancers, for making another thought-provoking video. My pleasure to hang out with y'all. I don't even know what we're doing next, but it should be fun because that's what happens around here. All right, y'all have a great weekend. I'll see you very shortly. I'm certain of it. Bye.